So there was said to be protests happening today in Zimbabwe. So let us go and check investigations on the internet, what exactly is happening. There are new YouTube platforms which are trying to pass off what's happening at the moment there with lying videos or videos that are not true. An example of it would be this particular video that was posted here. They were trying to pass this video as if it is a video about something that happened currently. But you can see that this could not possibly be today. There isn't a space that's this covered. There isn't this space. There isn't a space that has this many people today in Zimbabwe. Here they were talking about the police were being blocked by buses and so forth, and you can see the police car, and the video ends with them actually turning this car back, the car with the police inside it. And so there are videos like that where you can see this video, it's a lie. It's not really so. And so that's what we are dealing with. We are dealing with videos that are taking YouTube for a ride because of the lies or using lies. But then there are platforms that are showing you what exactly is happening. For example, JCTV Africa has published live stream videos when he is in the city right there. And in JC's videos, you will see the city is majority empty. Most of the places are empty. So let's go through and see which ones are real. Where are you seeing truth coming from or thingy? But a little bit unfortunate at the moment is that JCTV was detained by the police at the moment, and I think it's they might be asking him some questions pertaining his being in the city. And so when he does get released, he said they were just making him write a statement about why he was thinking, because you can see his videos did get a lot of climb from the time when he published them. And so there is that which you have to deal with currently with what you see on social media. People that are posting lies and people that are actually there posting what is actually happening. I'll show you my other areas of seeing the lies that people have published online. It's the Reality Show, daily Christian commentary videos. If it's the first time of hearing the show, check out the other videos that are down in the pinned comments, and I'm gonna check you out over there. So as Zimbabweans protesting, what's happening over there today. So based on a bunch of videos, I'm gonna use the lies and the truths, the lights and the truths as you see it over here. So for example, if you go to this video right here, this is JC when he was in the city, and you can see the city was pretty much empty, and he goes around. Like, that's why I say most of the places where they claim that first video where they showed people, he was trying to ask people if they want to talk on camera. Most of them were not willing. And you can see there isn't a space that's that filled up with people. Most places are pretty much empty for the day. So that was from a video that JCTV left out. I'll leave that video down in the description below. If you go to other videos, this is another scene. This is the same scene. I did pass this particular area right here. It's a very beautiful spot in Zimbabwe here. And you will see pretty much the same story. City was empty. This video comes from this particular platform right here, Ethan. And so he published his video of his drive into the city. And you will see, if you saw my video when I went to thingy, I blogged when we were in this area. This is where the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe is, right in front there. And you can see the city is blank. It's empty. Right. And then you move on to Citizens. They had a video earlier on. And in that video, they were showing pretty much the same thing. To say the market wasn't this particular area where they were, tends to get very full.
All over the world.
And they were saying they don't see much. It tends to be very full in this particular area. And for the day, for the moment, that place was not so crowded when they were recording that particular clip there. Now, later on, they had the youth leader, the ZANU-PF youth leader, and he was saying, oh no, it's business as usual and so forth, but this is far from it. But this idea or this thing that, you know, it's business as usual, even there's the ambassador from Zimbabwe in South Africa, he was saying pretty much the same. It's like they were speaking off of the same script. Say, no, everything is normal. Right? No, it's not normal. Everybody stayed home in protest. And for those ones who are trying to gather, they were dispersed. I'll show that in a bit of in a minute. And so he did not want to comment that much. This particular video, you'll see there is an SABC microphone there. So we know that this video is reliable and is current. But I saw this video on this platform over here. But this is an SABC thingy, and they refuse. He refused to comment any further, and he said, life is normal over there. Not the case. People stayed home in protest, and the youth leader gentleman says, no, that's because if there's a threat that's been issued, you can make it what you want to do. You can make it what you want to make it. Now, speaking of areas which did have some sign of people gathering and dispersion, this area, these videos are dated. You could date what is being said in the video to what's happening currently. So here, this video was posted by this platform right here. And yes, this video is current. This video is today. This particular area, I don't know, they call it Mandela what? They call it Mugabe Square. They call it Mugabe Square. This is an area that seems to have had people, somewhat small crowd gathering. It was not that big. It was not that many people. Here, this gentleman was talking about the opposition CC party. This lady was sharing her frustrations with thingy, but earlier on you did have the police come in this particular area several times. As soon as a small group of people would gather, and at this particular moment you can see there was a group ahead and they were running towards that particular direction. So yes, there seems to have been a small little group that was trying to gather in this area, and earlier on there was another different video from this other thingy channel, and pretty much the same. This time, I think it was a little bit earlier on when they were still arriving, when the police were still arriving. There was multiple cars that came over there at this particular area, but they kept looking like they were dispersing each and every single time. These are reporters. You can see them with the jackets, media jackets, and so forth. And so there was a small group of people, and that you had a different angle from here, showing that I think it was in the previous picture. Yeah, right here. So there was a small gathering group here, and they were quickly dispersed a short while after that. Moving on, this is a different video from a different platform. And in this video, that's where you see the small crowd that was somewhat gathering, getting dispersed on this clip. See, these are the police, those many cars you see right there, tear gas being thrown. So yes, there was tear gas thrown, but that's when these guys were somewhat gathering at this point, right? Now, that's what I don't understand. There was a statement that was supposedly released yesterday, and a lot of people were saying it's fake. So I'm like, okay, let's hold it off. If a lot of people say it's fake, and I haven't seen the other platforms acknowledging that statement, saying that the police said that people could protest. So that part is not clear there. That part is not clear there. But here, if the people were gathering and they were dispersed at this small of a crowd, it would seem they have instruction not to allow people to gather at all. These are all police, okay? So the people that were gathering were right over there. As I showed you earlier on in the earlier clip, right over, which one? Which clip is it? Is it this one? Yes, this clip right here. That's where you see the multiple vehicles by the police right here. So you could see there was about 2 different vehicles that came of police. So this crowd here, these are police. These are those police that you saw them driving up into this Mugabe Square thingy, dispersing that small crowd. Now, if you go on further, you will see this video. These are dated as well. These are Zimbabweans on a strike, but very quickly you will notice these are Sunnyside buildings. This particular building, I know, I used to have a friend who stayed right here exactly. There's like a pub or a club or something like that right in front of it. So this area, I do know this is Sunnyside. So they seem to have been from, what do you call it? Union Building, coming from Union. So they're coming from Union Building up to Sunnyside on this one. Yeah, the particular building that I'm talking about is this one. I know this particular area. So this is not Zimbabwe, this is South Africa. This particular protest video that you see here was taken in South Africa. You do later on see this one here of them, very dated. These videos are dated. They do say that it's the 31st. Yes, this is the 31st. And this is South Africa. You can see by thinking this is not in Zimbabwe, okay? And lastly, this video now comes from the Citizen as well, the Citizen's Voice Network. This is after when he made the video with the youth leader thingy. This is a video that comes right after that, where he announced that there was a smaller group gathering behind him, and you can see, yeah, it is a bit of a sizable audience compared to everything else that we've seen on other ones. And they were starting to cover up the road with stones. This video as well, I'll leave it down in the description below. They were covering the road with stones, and they were stopping people from passing with cars. Let's see a little bit further than this one here. So this is a bit of a sizable audience, you can see. And later on, they were actually, where was that area? Right here. In the beginning, you see them stopping people from
so
trying
what is
to
just
drive
happening here?
past
This is the
and stuff,
road, just
telling
close
the person to turn away. And so that's what's been happening in Zimbabwe. There were areas that they said that there was protest. Yeah, you can see when people were trying to gather there, they dispersed them. So that video we can verify. And the things that are happening there, we have seen multiple angles. So yes, those videos are from today. And this one as well, we can validate. These are dated because of what you saw earlier on. And there is a crowd gathering now in that particular area. So if there's any news that comes out, that came out before, yes, it's because of the other videos that they might have seen saying, there's nothing going on. There clearly is something going on, you can see, but it's not in areas that they might be reporting. But also as well, I will come back and I'll tell you if there's anything to be reported pertaining what's up with JC over there. So he said they were making him write a statement, and so once he's out from there, then maybe he'll give an update on where was he at the moment. Because I was asking how far is he from the area that there is that particular tear gas thingy happening, when he said that he was detained. So yes, there is protest that is happening, or that is gathering in certain areas in the city, okay? But if the time when I'm recording this video, this is about 2:30. So by the time, if someone reported something way earlier and said, oh, there's nothing. Yeah, there might have not been something earlier on, but there are areas where they were trying to gather, they were dispersed. There are certain areas where they've blocked the road and stuff. So from now going forward, the news might completely change. The news might completely change and stuff like that. But there hasn't been any much violence, as we have seen. So if there is anything that says there's violence, not from what I've seen so far. And so it's Ricky's Reality Show, the daily Christian commentary videos. If it's your first time over here to be sure, check out some other videos that are down in the pinned comments. So for people who are on this channel, who are wondering, who might be outside of Zimbabwe, who follow this channel and they're saying, what's going on with the whole protest for jazz to remove the mafia, as they call it. That's what I have seen. If you've seen anything else, y'all know where to reach me. Ziriki, other episodes done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. Stay blessed.